Morning. Well, I had somebody ask me to do a video on my Bibles and my swords, my katanas. So I figured I'd do it before I go to bed and everything, and get some sleep. Just got off work. I already made a previous video about the absurdity of people believing that the Earth is flat, and even more so the absurdity of people think that the Earth goes around the sun. You know, that's even not as crazy as a flat Earth, but anyway, just watch the video, so you'll see what I'm trying to say. Well, first of all, let me take these headphone earmuffs off of here. Make sure that it fits. Yeah, it does. I'll take these off of here. My head might have swelled up, so might have an ego problem. Let's see. There we go. Anyway, okay, so the first one I was told the gentleman I was trying to sell was this Renshu Mokko Katana. Is through hardened 5160 steel. Through hardened meaning that the whole blade is hardened, not just part of it, like you see in the tempered blades and stuff, with the one that has the hamon and stuff like that, differentially treated. So this one, I've used it before, and you can go to my videos, and about a little over a year ago, I think it was, I was outside with it, and the tip just got slightly kind of bent there, just the tip part of it. You can see that right there. It's kind of flattened just a little bit. But other than that, it is still very sharp. I've cut wood with it. I've cut plants with it. And it's a sharp blade. It's no joke. But it's very nice. Got a lot of nice furniture on it. The Manuki and stuff. The Maguki is really nice. The Suba, that's a Suba. But anyway, it's very nice, and it's very sharp. It stays sharp. It's like it's got a zero edge. It's that's how sharp it is, because the blade just goes. So I've cut myself on it before. It didn't feel very good. But yeah, it's very nice. It's very sharp, and it's been old. That's why it's got the little flaky stuff on it, because putting in the thing here, the sheath, the scabbard, or whatever you want to call it, it's got flaky pieces of wood in it, and it's the wood that it's made out of, and it sticks to oil. So that's that. Put them together. There we go. Now, it's a really nice sword. And my next one that I have, that I'm not going to sell, is my cold steel. Oh, that was my Hanwei or Cast Siberia Paul Chin. Same thing. This one is my cold steel sword. I've sold this about twice, and I got it back about twice. So, can you tell how much I love it? It's the spine is really thick. It's beefy. This has a zeroed out edge. That means that it doesn't need to be sharpened. It's very strong, very tough, and you can see the Kasaki, which is the tip. It's kind of blunted just a tad, just a little bit. But other than that, there's no, other than the scrapes and stuff on it that you see, there are no chips, no dents, no, well, maybe one right here. You can barely see it. You can see where there's a little chip there, not so much chip, but it's a indentation or rolling or whatever you want to call it. I forget what you call it. There's no chip in it whatsoever. but the blade is really thick on the back here. The spine is rather. And this comes from one billet of steel. It's got the bow high in it, blade groove, what you want to call it, and that strengthens it, and it really reinforces it. It's got a long kasaki, long tip to it. The Renshu Mokko Katana has a shorter one. I've had the old Katana of this. Of course, I've sold it. And this is the one I've had for several years now, off and on. And I'm going to keep this one. I've got a lot of stuff with this thing. And the first one I actually got was a Sashi. And I think it was a 1090. This is a 10... I think this is a 1095, but a Masashi, man, I want to go chop a jug with it, and it bent on me. But this right here, it won't bend. As far as, you know, it won't set, because the blade is more stronger, and so is that Renshu Mokko. It's a stronger blade. That one's just as thick as this one is. But it's a real nice blade, nice handle, two-handed grip. Very nice. And scabbard. It's very nice too. Bamboo wood. Painted over with lacquer paint, whatever you want to call it. And see in there. I believe this is real. Yeah, this is real shark skin in there. Or stingray skin, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and it's still tight, still pretty tough and durable. Really nice. And that would be the first thing I would cut something with, other than my Renshu Mokko Katana there. I've cut a big old piece of wood with that thing. I mean, just plain furniture wood. I've taken that Renshu Katana and cut through it, and it's not even got a nick on it. So yeah, it tells you how strong it is at 5160. And this is just as strong. I think what I did with this, I hit a rock by accident. I put that small little nick in there. Right there, you can see it. But like I said, it didn't chip the blade so much as it put a bit of a dent in there. So really strong. Yep, so that's that. Let me make sure that ain't no chip in this. Let's see here. Let's see here just to make sure. I have to end up re-oiling this thing. Yeah, it just using the light to kind of see if I got a dent in here. A chip rather. It's just right at the tip. A little bit of rolling on that tip there, that's all. Like I said, a short Kasaki there, really short. But other than that, let's see here. Nope. And like I said, I cut a lot of stuff with this. Cut some pretty hard stuff. And the blade's still there, the edge is still there. But anyway, now I also got a Chinese war sword machete. And I did have the all-terrain chopper, and I had a gross messer. I gave a gross messer to one of our the deacon's son at church, but that's the same one I took and cut these big gigantic jugs with, these water jugs, these 5-gallon Virginia Dare plastic jugs. The plastic's about that thick. Cut them smack dab in half and just whack out, you know, so that was fun. And I took this out there the other day. Ow! This is the Chinese war sword machete, and it's got a mold injected handle, and it doesn't cost very much on eBay or Amazon. It's got a little dirt on it. And this sucker keeps an edge. It's pretty darn sharp. 1095 steel. Got little flakes in it, but it chops about anything you throw it at. It'll chop it. It'll chop ice in half. It don't even hurt the darn blade. This is the kind of thing that they should use on knife or death. The Forged in Fire's knife or death. It's a pretty strong blade, and it's got a nice handle to it. I think it's 1095. Made in South Africa. Yep, that's where it's made at. Put together at, whatever you're gonna call it. It's got that little ring there. Where's the thing at for it? Yep. Scabbard. The sheath rather. Scabbard sheath. Has a button up sheath. You got one at the top here for the hilt, one for the blade itself. I got three points of button up, actually two. Got adjustable strap on there so you can sling it over your back if you choose to do that. It just kind of reminds me of one of those, kind of reminds me of a scimitar. You know how scimitars look. You just slide that sucker right in this little case there and do your thing. It's in there. It's pretty neat. There we go. Now it's all the way in there. I'm going to put that back in there anyway. There. Got a little bit of fuzz on it. And put it in like that. There we go. See, now it's locked into place. You can sling it over your back if you want. Walk a little bit so you can see it. This little button right here. Okay. There we go. All you do is open that little thing up right there, and you can pull it through, and you get enough in there out that you need. You take it and you close it back, and you're good to go. Let's see what it looks like on me. Yeah, don't mess with me, man. So do it like that, like that. Time to do some business. Let's put it back in there like that. Careful not to cut yourself. I have been known to do that a time or two. Cut myself, I mean. There we go. Yeah, push that back like that. Push this back like this. Push this back like that. Put it over your back. You can put it over your back like that, you know, however you want to do it. Mark it to the woods, kind of like that, you know. Unbuckle that thing. Whoops. I'm just gonna grab it. Latch that right there. Yeah, if you have the other one unlatched, you know, it'd be good to get it just pulled out like He-Man. I have the power of the Triforce machete. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. But anyway, that's a nice sword too. Nice machete. Machete. Anyway, we'll put this up real quick. Now, let's go on here and take a look at my Bible. And I got one right here, and that's my Thompson Chain Reference Bible. Of course, I got a mess there. This is my Thompson Chain Reference Bible from Kirkbride. Got stuff sticking to it. And I got that about 2012, I think it was. Read through it 2 or 3 times. Yeah, and I had my name on it. My name had faded off. So let's go in my room here. I think my other one's in my truck. It could be in here. Oh, there it is right there. There it is. So, anyway, go in my office here. Oh, there's a... No, that's not it. Also got a waterproof Bible. I need to put my chair back in here so it doesn't rob me of my chair. I need to remember to take this with me tomorrow to church. Let's see, where is it at? Oh boy. Yeah, there it is. The other two down here. Let's see here. Put this up here like so. I need to get my butt to beat. Let's go see Bo Jackson today. I don't know if I want to see Bo. I don't know if I want to see Bo. But we'll see. Bo. Or we won't see Bo. Anyway. Get this stuff straight here. Read this one that's flipped around on it. Yeah, cool. Alright, so yeah, I think I got a, yep. This is one of my older Thompsons from the 1930s or 60s or whatever. And it's like a, let's see here, I forget which year it is. And I've done these videos before. It's just third improved edition from 1957, more like. This one's from 1957, so it's about 61 years old. And of course, it's not mine. I bought it from somebody. I bought it from off of eBay or something like that. And this right here is that local church Bible publishers, Thompson covered by local church Bible publishers. And as you can see, it's got hubs on there. It's got the Thompson block. And so, yeah. And this one right here is my Centennial edition. This is like the second or third one that I bought. Of course, I had a couple times I had that wide margin one. The one that's a little bit bigger than this one, and each time I sold it to somebody else. So I had Thompson Chain Reference Bible from large to small, small to large rather. But the Centennial edition and the Church Bible one, Church Bible Thompson, the one that's covered with their leather, what are you gonna call it? They are the same one. It's a large print Bible, so it's the same block. It's the same Bible block, but just a different cover to it. Centennial edition and the Church Bible Publishers Thompson Chain Reference Bible, they're the same thing. But you can see this one also has hubs to it. But Church went from being called, they split off from local church Bible publishers. They still accompany everything, but Dennis Denew, he split off from them and started up his own business, Church Bible Publishers, which is King James Version Bibles. But his son, Rob Denew, he's Gold Leaf Enterprises. They print, do the Bibles for Hoffman, and of course them. And I think they also did the Ruckman Bible, and I think they did another one. I just forgot which one it might be. And of course, the regular sized edition of the Thompson Chain of Reference Bible. It's not the edition, the size below that. It's called a handheld, I think it is. There's one that's paperback, and there's one that's leather cover. The regular sized edition of the Thompson Chain of Reference Bible was put out by was something like I showed earlier, like what local church Bible publishers did, local church, before Dennis was in that too, and I remember whenever he put it out and everything, it just everybody went wild, went crazy for it. But anyway, it's the same size. What I'm trying to get at, it's the same size as a regular edition, because that's what the block is. It's a regular edition, the block, you know. But the only thing is, it doesn't have thumb indexes. That's the only problem. So if you compare the four of them side by side, you got and it's pretty heavy, believe me. You got the two large prints and the two regular editions, and one edition is the local church Bible publishers, and the other edition is the church Bible publishers. But they're all four of them Thompson Chain Reference Bible, large print and regular size. So, with that being said, you can see how big they are. And then you got which is this one. This one's a little bit smaller. It's like the smaller hand size edition of your regular sized edition Thompson. Now, I do have one more here that a friend gave me off the internet, off YouTube, I think, or something, or Facebook. And this is a local church. Of course, King James Bible. They don't do anything but local on the King James Bibles. And very nice Bible. I think there's a couple writings in it, not very much. I put some information in it of my own, because I was about to read it, but I didn't get very far. I decided to stick with Thompson, and it has the translators to the reader and stuff like that. And it's got a plain text, no notes or anything like that. So, and I didn't think I wrote that much in it, but I did. You just got no notes in it, it's just plain text. And it's got like a little spot on there. And this is the leather is cowhide. And this is a 230, number 230. And so it's put out by local church Bible publishers. That's before Dennis didn't use that to make church Bibles. So anyway, it's a real nice Bible, and you can see how big it is compared to my hand. And if you take the regular size Thompson and match it up, it's a little bit bigger than that. See, like so. So if you take the large print Thompson, I think it's about the same size. It's just not the same width. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. I think the Thompson's just a little bit taller. So you can see it like that. About the same size, almost. Yeah. Not very much. But both are authorized version King James Bibles, of course. Nothing better. But anyway, I hope that's helped somebody. I hope that's helped the gentleman who asked for the video. I'll put this up somewhere. I'm probably eventually going to read it. I just haven't got to it yet. Yep, there's so many Bibles to read. I've been listening to the audio Bible here lately. On my World Bible, Wonder Bible, that is. So I'm going to put these back real quick. And like I said, I hope that's helped somebody. And with my Bibles and stuff and things of that nature. Thompson is a really good Bible, but I noticed a couple times they had things concerning the Revised Version, which no longer exists. I wish they did just take those out, because the Revised Version it doesn't even exist anymore. And only things that come out of that is the NIV, NLT, NASB, New American Standard Bible Version, things like that. There's really no need for those RVs, that sayings or whatever. They need to edit those out. But I don't know, they're probably in there. The only thing I don't like about Kirkbride, which puts out the Thompson Chain Reference Bible, is that they've got an NASB, got an NASB, NIV, and New King James versions along with the King James Version. I don't like none of those. I only like the Authorized Version. So anyway, that's all I have to say on that. I hope this has helped somebody. And now it's time for me to go to bed. I'm very sleepy, if you can already tell. Thank you. God bless. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. And all things are possible in and through Him. Just believe and have faith what He's done for us on the cross. In His name. Amen.